So you're looking to get into iRacing, but you're not sure if it's worth the time and money. Let me get this out of the way. I love iRacing, and I want you to love it too. I've used it for over a decade. I race on it almost every day, and I genuinely believe it's one of the best racing sims ever made. But here's the thing, that doesn't mean it's the right game for you. This isn't Gran Turismo, it's not Forza, it's not the kind of game you hop into after work, throw down a few races with your friends, and log off feeling good. iRacing demands time, focus, and commitment. It's not for a casual crowd, and I don't mean that in a snobby way. I just want you to understand what you're stepping into. So today I'm going to walk through all the reasons why you should not buy iRacing unless you're really ready for what it takes. Here's the first thing that turns people off iRacing. You don't just play iRacing, you train for it. Think of it less like a game and more like a sport. If you want to perform well, you have to practice, and I mean really practice. We're talking learning braking points at every corner, understanding how track temperature affects grip, especially understanding how tire wear affects your car and how you have to drive it differently throughout a race. Another example is understanding how fuel fall off or burn off affects your race car throughout a race. Watching replays of other drivers who are more skilled and have more experience just to learn where they're getting a little bit more time than you during the lap. Even if you've got experience in other sims or racing games, iRacing is different. You'll race people who treat this like a second job, such as myself, who memorize every bump, every curb, every nuance of every track. And if you don't, you're going to be slower. You'll get frustrated. And more often than not, you're going to get stuck in lower split lobbies if you don't put the time in. And that's arguably the most dangerous place to race. The lower splits is where most drivers are new, inexperienced. It leads to chaos. You get crashes on lap 1, dive bombs. It's not fun. And the only way out is to put in the time and grind your way up. If that sounds like too much, you're not alone, but it's the reality of iRacing. Now, let's talk about iRacing's structure. This is where it really separates itself from casual racers. iRacing doesn't just care about speed, but it also cares about how clean you drive. There's two systems that drive progression in iRacing. There's safety rating and iRating. Safety rating is how clean you race. Every off-track, spin out, or car contact counts against you. iRating is your skill rating. It's like ELO in chess or a matchmaking first-person shooter. It decides who you race against. The higher the iRating, typically the higher skill level of racers you're going to race against. Here's the kicker though with iRacing's progression system. You're not always in control. You could be driving a clean, focused, precise race and still get collected in someone else's mess. One lap pileup and your SR and iRating is toast. This is why qualifying up front is critical, and it comes back to putting the time in to be the fastest and best driver you can be. Qualifying up front is your best defense. You can avoid the chaos, you can protect your rating and climb. If you don't take it seriously early on, you're going to dig yourself into a hole that's hard to escape from. And this progression system is what makes it tough to play with friends. Unless you all have similar iRatings, you won't be in official racing sessions together. There's a huge disconnect for a lot of new players when you're expecting something more social. With that being said, iRacing does have hosted lobbies, but it doesn't have the same feel as a iRacing competitive lobby. Let's break down the money side, because iRacing isn't just time intensive, it's expensive too. I'm going to assume you have a capable PC and a wheel and pedals if you're already watching my video. So we'll hop right into the iRacing subscription. iRacing is a subscription-based payment rather than a one-time purchase like Gran Turismo or Forza. With iRacing's base subscription, you do get a decent amount of content, in my opinion. It'll keep you interested and busy for a long time, but you're not going to be able to hop right in and drive a GT3 car at Spa or a NASCAR Cup car at Daytona. You're going to have to purchase the higher level content. But let's say you're getting very into iRacing and you want to move up. You can do this methodically. Let's say you're focusing on road racing and you really like the Formula car racing. You'll need to buy the Formula car, but to run a full season, you'll have to purchase the Formula car when you're ready to move out of the rookie series. And in order to run the Formula car, you'll have to purchase a certain amount of tracks to run the full season. You don't have to purchase every track. You can cherry pick each week when the Formula car goes to those tracks, but they're not part of the base game. So even staying disciplined with your purchases, the costs can add up quickly if you're getting into iRacing. You'll easily drop $200 to $300 for the first first year. A car is going to cost you usually $11.95 and a track will cost you around $15. To be fair, iRacing does offer bulk discounts and content bundles, loyalty pricing, and you can race for months on the base content if you stick with the rookie and lower series. But the moment you want to climb and diversify, you're going to have to open your wallet up. Here's where iRacing earns massive credit. While other sims have good online options, none match the scale, variety, and consistency of iRacing's competitive matchmaking. There are ranked races happening every hour in every type of class. Whether you like road course racing, dirt oval racing, open wheel racing, or even NASCAR style racing. It doesn't matter if it's 3 p.m. or 3 a.m., you're going to find a split full of people. So, should you buy iRacing? If you're looking for the ultimate sim experience, if you want structure, progression, skill-based matchmaking, and the most realistic driving model out there, yes, iRacing is worth every penny in my opinion. But if you're looking for more casual, fun, quick online races with friends with a forgiving learning curve, look elsewhere. There's great games. Gran Turismo, Forza, Assetto Corsa, they're all great and probably better starting points for most people. There's no shame in that. iRacing isn't supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be real. Thanks for watching, guys. Let me know in the comments. Are you thinking about joining iRacing? Have you tried it before? Do you agree with the comments I'm saying in this video? If this helped you make a decision, hit the like button, subscribe if you want more racing content. Click the video card above for some content I have of me personally iRacing, and hopefully I'll see you on the track.